Hello and welcome to my next series, Dark Cloud 2. There is going to be a bit of a cutscene that will roll in the background while I do a bit of preamble here. So, first of all, this is another PS2 game. That means, if you watch any of my other series, you can expect this. There is going to be some audio garbling during the cutscenes. Happened in Makai Kingdom, happened a little bit in Odin Sphere. I've done my best to mitigate it. I've messed around with emulation settings for a couple hours now to make sure everything's perfect. On the upside, I did fix some graphical issues, so we're using a better plugin. So everything should work a little better. Plugin was the word I was looking for. So they're pretty pervasive, I'm not going to lie. I did some testing. The audio doesn't sound great in cutscenes. It's as good as I can get it. For this game, it's not super important that the audio and the cutscenes work great. With that being said, we are going to move into this. Why Dark Cloud 2? Well, with Odin Sphere, I focused on something with where the narrative was the focus. And I mean, it had a beautiful art style as well, but it was mostly in the story. The game was pretty repetitive, samey, there wasn't a whole lot of depth to it. There was really only the combat, which got really repetitive. It was cutscene, run around in a circle, kill all the enemies, run around a circle and grab the Manticoras, item management, next screen, and that looped on and on and on. With Dark Cloud 2, there's a lot of things going on in this game. If you ask me what game this is, like what genre it is, let's see, it's a dungeon crawler, action RPG, golf, fishing, crafting, photography, city building, town management. There's got to be at least one other thing I'm missing. There's a lot of things going on in this game. You can see some of the action RPG in the rest of this like splash video. Mecha, that's the other one I want to say. There's also monster collecting a little bit. There's a lot of shit going on in this game. I really enjoyed it. This is a game I played a ton as a kid. It was the first game I ever saved to a PS2 memory card. When we had our PS2, the only game we had was the first Crash Bandicoot for the PS2. And it wasn't great. We'd play it up until like the first boss, which I think was tiny, in like a Super Monkey Ball fight. And we could never really beat the first boss, and if we did, we'd get sick of the game after. Like, we'd just play it until we were either sick of it or lost, and then turn it off, and then we'd go to, because we had to start over anyway, so if we lost, we got sick of it. And if we got sick of it, we'd turn it off, and then we wouldn't pick it up again, because we were sick of it, and we didn't want to start all over and do everything, so it was not great. We rented this game, I think, from Roger's video, and we played it up until the first boss, where we got a game over. So we played it again, because we were enjoying the hell out of it. We were really upset that we had to start over again, but you know, that's what happens. You have no memory card, you can't save the game. And so we played it till we probably played it like 2 or 3 days, leaving the PlayStation on overnight, which is a bad thing, don't ever do it. But we did it all the time. Because memory cards were expensive back then. And you had to... I don't even know. I think that's the only thing I want to change here. We were so scared of losing to this the first boss after grinding for like 2 days that we actually went and knocked on our neighbor's door down the hall and said, hey, because we lived in apartment buildings. We said, hey, can we borrow your guys' PS2 memory card for like 10 minutes so we can save a game to it? So that if we lose, we can load the file and keep grinding. And they're like, I guess so. Basically, they owed us one because we left the PlayStation 1 running with Final Fantasy VIII long enough that it actually got past like a certain screen where the scratch on the disc kept it from moving. And we just left it running for like 2 days or something. And finally it just did it. So they were able to like copy our save so they could play Final Fantasy VIII. So they owed us, so they let us use the save for this. And we beat the boss, no problem, so we didn't need it. But we ended up getting a memory card, I think, for this game so that we could finish it. And I really like this game. Like, there's so much going on in it. It's, story-wise, not great. It's a little whimsical. And change our appearance. There are more appearances we unlock, but I'm going to go with the default. I think I'm going to change his shoes to Probably the work shoes. They look best. I think they don't quite match his hat as well as... Actually, the shoes really only match his belt, so... Match his gloves a little better. So we're gonna go with, I'm gonna avoid hitting okay. Actually, yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think that's all I needed to say beforehand. So I really enjoy it. There's a lot going on. Oh, right. How much am I doing? Is it gonna be 100%? Kind of. Get 100% of the photos. Probably pretty easily. There's some missable ones. I'm gonna do my best not to miss them. I should be able to pull that off. I'm gonna get 100% of the people in the train. I'll also get 100% of the cities rebuilt. Like, all the cities will be built to 100%. I don't know if I will build... Or if I will mess around with fishing, like, at all. I probably will. And I will play with golf a bit, but I don't think I'll do that. I'm not going to get 100% of the medals on every floor of the dungeon or anything like that. And I'll probably show off some, like, as much of the weapons as I can, but I'm not going to go and get every single piece of equipment. I'm not going to go down all the different upgrade paths for all the weapons. I'll get all the monsters, I probably won't use them all, and show off all the levels of monster transformations and all their different paths, and I will probably get most, if not all, of the ride pod equipment to show off all the mecha bits. I think that's everything. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so, with that being said, let's start Dark Cloud 2. There's gonna be some cutscenes. I'll probably talk through them just because, again, there's like audio choking. So if I feel the need to say something over the cutscene, I will. Because it's not gonna sound great anyway. You can see it already stuttering here, and that's, I think, actually mostly OBS's being a shitty recording software fault.
Those monsters are in my father's room. Father!
Because that actually went okay as far as being emulated, but you see it choking here on the recording. I think that's only happening during cutscenes. I've got it downscaled pretty low. I've got it's only recording at 30 FPS instead of 60. So this is about as good as I can get the encoding down. I can make it look a little worse. I could probably downscale it one more time. I might do that for the second episode. We'll see how this first episode goes. It's going to be mostly cutscenes for the first episode, though. Man, it's so weird to attack with the X button. Alright, so this is our first combat tutorial. You might have seen the instruction buttons pop up there. They're not super hard. I think you could lose this tutorial. I think if you do, you get a game over. I think I did it as a kid. I was like, I wonder what happens if you lose the tutorial. That's one of those things. Every game I've ever played, if I think I can lose the tutorial, I try. So our female lead sees her father murdered, and the smug Animu elf magician teleports away through his portal, but fades out before reaching it, and she is stunned. Oh, I thought it faded out there. There we go. Now it fades out. Now we can meet our actual protagonist, or our other protagonist.
Dear Mother, how are you? I'm doing fine.
That's good.
So much has happened that I don't know where to start. Well, I guess it's easiest to start at the beginning.
It usually is, yeah.
It all began that night.
This isn't an epic poem. Don't start in medias res.
That night of the storm.
That one doesn't sound great. I'll fix that. Okay, I was making sure I didn't have Steam open or anything. Even idling, Steam is a huge CPU hog, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't running. And it's not, so we're good. If I remember right, this entire first episode is probably going to be cutscenes. I'll probably have the episodes be about a half hour each. That worked for the latter half of Odin Sphere pretty well. Didn't work for Armageddon too well. Those video lengths were all over the place. But,
Yeah, I guess, but take a look
so you
at
couldn't
this.
hear it there because the audio choked.
Ta-da! Check
Ba-ba.
this out. I got a ticket for
But this is our
Florence from
hero,
Circus
Max. Short for Maximilian. He is a
He said I could go.
technically proficient, mechanical-minded inventor type of kid who
What's that you got there?
What's this? Father gave it to
has
me
this
yesterday.
medallion.
Always wear it, he said. It's pretty old. I don't know what it is. Well, can I get started?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Gable's vacuum is set up below. Go to it, lad.
Leave it to me.
So what does Max, our hero, do? Well, you might notice on the left of your screen, I actually can't really see it in the bit there. He repairs things for a living. Means that repair tool is in the cabinet in the back. So he volunteers, maybe he actually works and gets paid, I don't know, for the old man up there. Let's pick that up because we'll need it. And that's what we're after. He uses a wrench because he is a repair guy. I think that's all that's back here. I think my biggest gripe with the game, and I don't think I can pause it. Let me see. Can I fix it here? Camera pitch rotation. One of these I think I want to reverse both of them because I think they're inverted by default. I'll see when I get to the part where I can actually use the camera. Oops. Oh, actually, I can check here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we're going to repair this vacuum of Gable's. Whenever it pops up a thing
Okay,
saying,
here we go.
okay, I'll do it, like that just
this
did,
is the
that's your
Ambar Type
cue
2
that you're
here.
starting a series of
This is a
cutscenes and
pretty
shit.
specialized hose attachment. Oh, I see the
Just like any
problem.
video game. So he sits there and he goes to work on vacuums, and that's what Max does. He fixes things. Real fixer-upper kind of guy here, Max is. And there are 2 moons on this world for some reason. It's a thing they throw into a lot of fantasy settings, but never really think about the logistics of how that affects the planet.
Well, is everybody ready? Let's have a stupendous show tonight! Let's make this a night of wonder! All right,
Yep.
all.
So there's our creepy clown that runs the
Let's get
circus.
to work!
Alright, I see that the recording is completely choked. And did it freeze? No, there we go. It's gone. It's gone. You missed, like, him spin around and all the clouds disperse. Nothing super important. Again, sorry that my cutscenes do not record properly, but I'm doing my best. Him fixing the vacuum works fine. I'll keep messing around with the settings, see if I can improve them.
It's about to start.
But for now, I just wanted to like get into the game. I spent like 2 or 3 hours messing with settings trying to get it to work, but I've got it at a playable state now while recording, which is a huge plus. So Max realizes, oh shit, I have a ticket to the circus and I slept all day. I gotta get to that fucking circus. So off he runs to the circus. It's a very condensed town, the town he lives in. Workshop, 2 houses over from the police station, just down the road from town square. And there isn't a whole lot to the city outside of that. Oh, man, here. The problem is that my emulation during cutscenes drops to like 40 or 50 frames per second while I'm recording. Alright. I think this is how I want it. Let me check one thing. Options. Pitch normal. Okay. So apparently I can't fix it. I keep hitting start to do that. I do want the pitch reversed because it is inverted by default, but only on the first person. In menu, it's still... I can't fix that pitch. Anyway, come up here. Hey, clown.
You need a ticket to go in.
Here's a ticket.
Here you go. Hey!
And this
My
little
ticket!
shithole steals our ticket.
Oh, I can't believe it! Of all the...
Now, if I was the clown, I would just say, yeah, kid, go on in. And then the red-headed kid tries to, like, come in with our ticket. I just tell him to, like, fuck off. I know he stole that ticket. Circus has already started. I need to talk to people to figure out where that kid went. It's rude to speak to someone from behind.
Did you see a little red-headed kid come this way?
Nope. You see anything?
He headed towards City Hall.
City Hall, which, for reference, is that building right there. Oh. Did you know it's rude to speak to someone from behind?
Did you see a red-haired boy
It
run
is.
by?
Oh, yes. Just now. I'm certain I saw him heading that way.
Sorry, but I have to go to City Hall.
Oh, okay. I think this girl just tells you about using the R2 button. Your first person, yep. Sure can see the moon. Come down here. What's up, kid? And this is the one NPC we actually have to talk to. I don't know if you have to talk to the
Did
other
you
two
see a
first.
red-haired boy?
Me? No, sorry.
I see. Huh? Hey!
Boom.
Gotcha!
Absolutely devastated the kid.
Hand over the ticket!
I'm sorry. I just wanted to see this circus just once.
You really want to see the circus, huh?
I'm sorry. I promise I'll never do it again.
Alright. Here you go.
Huh?
Come on, it's yours.
Really?
Yep. I'll go see it next time.
Wow, thanks. Really?
You'd better go now. It's about to start.
Okay, see ya.
What?
You passed. You might be able to do it. Hurry! The first door is waiting for you.
Like any good protagonist, when you have your shit stolen, just give it up. But now that kid's gone, we can just take the ticket back. Whoever the hell that kid was. Why did nobody tell Flotsam not to put his ugly ass face on the ticket? Alright, I'm gonna use the ticket.
Here it is.
Hurry up. It's starting.
Yep.
So the whole thing was just a mysterious waste of time. Man, I wish these cutscenes rendered better. They work fine, solid like 62 FPS when I'm not recording. And I record it drops to like 36 to 40. Ridiculous.
Hey, this is no good. I can't see anything.
Sounds drunk. And then you can hear it speed up as it like has less and less to deal with in the cutscene. Man, doesn't that sound so much better now? Now it's running at 60 again. Oh god, it has to put more things on screen. Here we have the strongman juggling clowns. Juggling 3 or 4 clowns. 4 clowns! That's pretty impressive. Oh shit, here comes the elephant. Also, I didn't mention it, but isn't Max like not supposed to stand in the rafters of a tent? Could he not have just found a seat in the tent like a normal person? Elephant looks pissed. Oh man, does she love her ball. Oh shit, some blitzball moves. Like, is that just straight up Tidus' special from Blitzball? Like, it is, right? That elephant might be Tidus. That elephant might grow up to be Sin. This is significantly less impressive than Elephant Blitzball. I don't care how many clowns you have hanging from each. Oh, okay, that was pretty good. Thought that was okay. I still think the Elephant Blitzball was the best, though.
Well, Mayor, you're certainly looking well. Well, if it isn't my favorite roasted chestnuts! You thought of everything.
Huh? What's this about?
Oh, this is good. Indeed,
So,
this
our
town's
protagonist
chestnuts are
not
the
only just
best.
gives things away to thieves, but eavesdrops and then starts spying on obviously important conversations between the ringmaster and the mayor.
Is that the mayor?
That's what the clown said, yeah.
No!
Ooh, that didn't sound good at all.
Well, not yet. You see,
Now, Mayor, are you really trying hard enough? You know what happens if you don't find the stone, don't you?
wait, please, I'm trying my best to find it. Please, I need more time.
Ah, well, what can you do? But remember, this chance is your last!
Are you sure that the stone is in this town?
Oh, yes. Oh, I can smell it. I can smell it! The stone is in this town! Absolutely!
But we've turned the mine inside out looking for it. We couldn't find a trace.
Oh shit. The mayor's an idiot and the clown is evil as hell.
We've been through this. I've told you before. I don't tolerate excuses!
Oh fuck. He's just kicking the shit out of the
But
mayor.
the people in this town really are living the sweet life, huh? Not knowing anything of the outside world, they're lost in their carefree lives. With such a pack of ninnies, no wonder they can't find a single stone.
You can't tell anyone about the outside. There'd be a panic. Then no one would be able to look for your stone.
Oh, I know, Mayor Pooh. We'll keep it our little secret.
Uh-oh. Max hit the inconspicuously placed paint bucket.
Who are you?
Max? Run! Hurry!
Wake up, fools!
The best
Did you
goons.
see it? The red stone around that boy's neck! We found it at last!
So apparently they're looking for the stone Max was just given by his father.
Get him!
Well, shit. Turns out it's an evil circus. Remember, kids, never trust a clown. All clowns are evil. Which makes all circuses evil. Although I do appreciate that the clowns live in boxes. So we just saw the clowns being the most acrobatic things ever. And yet they miss their jumps. Strange case. Oh, that made that one. Of complete attribute shift between scenes. Max also apparently should have been part of the circus. Incredibly acrobatic boy. Oh, well, look at this. Now he is part of the circus. Oh, the mooks. They're so mooky. Yeah, just shimmy up the pole. They'll never catch you up there. Oh look, they can do the same thing. Oh, Christ. He's gonna break the whole tent. All those faceless folks in the crowd. Why is that one chain already broken? Where's the safety inspector for this circus? Those clowns are dead. Why are they cheering for that boy? Those clowns are dead. They were crushed by that light. And the light just disappears. Well, shit. Time to battle. Cue the Pokemon theme song. Alright. Clowns are super easy. They take 1 hit, 2 hits. Get a sick backflip. I didn't go into too much about the life mechanics. You have a attack with X. You lock on a circle. You can do a charged attack by holding down X. And then when you flash, it's ready. When enemies are on the ground, you can forward an X to do a follow-up attack, and if you back an X, you do a backflip. I think that's it. It's basically combat. I mean, okay, there's a lot more mechanics. Oh, you missed the like. There's a bit of a encoding issue. Wrench became battle item, battle wrench.
All right.
That was
Guess
unnecessary.
this will have to do.
And so Max flees the circus as the killer clowns chase him through the street. I should have saved my game at some point. That's good. Oh, fuck yeah. Clown car mecha.
Well, boy,
Look at how
shall we
dopey that
begin
is.
then?
Oh, it's the dopiest looking robot. I love it. Once again, his plan is to just climb a pole up to the high place. The clowns will never catch him there. It worked so well the last time. Oh hey, I remember this from the opening cutscene.
Do these guys ever quit?
Just run around on people's roofs. That's respectable. Nobody cares that these clowns are just running around with knives trying to kill this little boy. Bam! Not quite as good as Blitzball Elephant, but I'll take it. I'll make that dumb pose every time. Oh yeah, Flotsam's back.
Oh, what now?
Bitch thought you
Hand
could
over
run.
the pendant, boy. Hand it over now, and I'll let you leave here alive.
Pendant? What, this?
Don't do it!
Oh hey, it's that shithead. Or is it?
Well, what's it gonna be?
You can't give it to him. It's too important.
Hand it over! No!
No! I won't!
Well,
robot's so
if it's
good.
going to be that way, then die!
He's so hilariously evil. And then the running starts.
Oh, nowhere to run now, boy! You idiot! He's behind you! Quickly, after him!
Max! This way!
That's right, escape into the sewers. Everybody knows clowns are afraid of sewer rats. And sludge and everything else that's down there. Mostly clowns are just afraid of poop.
I was so scared
And thus
then.
Max
But in a
escaped
way,
the
it
evil
was really
clowns.
fun.
Not sure what's up with the text rendering. That's
I mean,
Small
every
graphical
boring day
bug.
had been
Doesn't
just the
matter.
same for me. But this was the beginning of a real adventure.
remember, kids. It's only a real adventure if it's life-threatening. All right, we get a sick opening. I think once this opening ends, to get one more cutscene and then I'll cut once the game itself starts proper. So, first episode will be a little long. That's okay. That's good. It's important that you see the opening cutscene. It spoils most of the game, so it's important you watch it. Oh hey, I remember that guy. And her. Little Babby Max. Only seen that like 4 times. That's not creepy in the slightest. I was wondering when the like cutscene was going to start to hiccup. I'm real upset if this song is content matched. On the upside, I can fix it very easily, but I'm gonna be salty. I'll be even saltier if it's content matched by Rooster Teeth and not the artist. Rooster Teeth, man. I think they just own everything. Man, that hat is real dumb. Not Max's, the other kids.
You okay?
Yeah.
now we got his
Hey,
name.
don't mention it. What happened out there? Who are those guys?
Flotsam Circus Troupe.
Why are they after you?
I think I heard something I wasn't supposed to. I didn't understand exactly what was going on. But I needed to get out of there.
Whose fault is it that you heard something you weren't supposed to?
Donnie,
What I say,
is this
don't go
place?
eavesdropping. You're just gonna get yourself in trouble.
It's the underground water channel supplying the town.
We call it a sewer? Usually.
You could also call it my secret base.
Donnie lives in the
This place
sewer.
existed.
Just,
Not
I'll let
too
that
bad.
hang for a bit.
Never find you here. Just relax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just relax in the sewer. It's the best place to hang out and relax. You know, just sewer and chill. Talk to Donnie, your story will continue. Alright, I'm gonna save the game at that save point over there. And until tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy this series. I'm sorry that the first episode was basically just cutscenes. It'll get a lot more interesting tomorrow, I promise. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.